Happy Friday! It's a pretty lame intro, wasn't it? Just getting my volumes adjusted here. Today is going to be a different one. It's going to be a risky one. We're doing some AC rally today, and I don't know how I feel about this. I did give it a shot yesterday. It's hard. It's very, very hard. I've played, I haven't played the Richard Burns Rally, Rally Sim, but I have EA WRC, I have Dirt Rally 2. I know that those are more arcade-ish games, and Richard Burns Rally is more towards the realm of simulator rally, but this Assetto Corsa Rally is the latest one. It is in early access, so grain of salt on how it runs. It does seem like it runs pretty good, though, although I'm throwing so much horsepower at it that it's not exactly the most, how you say, honest. Just checking something here. But yeah, I suspect today is going to be a difficult one. So my goal is to make it through the entirety of the stream, playing Rally and just practicing getting better. And, you know, dialing in the wheel, the force feedback, stuff like that. But truth be told, I have no idea if I'm going to make it to the end or not, because this game is challenging. This game is very challenging. And I also downloaded some mods for AMS2. So naturally, that has some of my attention as well. So I guess we'll just jump into it. I will say, for a day one early access release and the Assetto Corsa brand name on it, I would say this is definitely the most optimized AC game I've ever seen. Now, mind you, it is developed by someone different, so, you know, can't give full credit to I believe it's Kunos there, so. Alright, let's see what we got for cars. I don't know. I did a couple of quick runs yesterday with this the Peugeot, whatever however you say that, Rally 4. I've tried the Delta Lancia. That's a fun car, but I don't know how it is in this game. That being said, let's see what we got. We switched over to sequential as well from H pattern. I can technically go back, but for the sake of this, I don't know what car to use. This is a tough one. Guess we'll just jump into it with easy. Let's go easiest car, recommended. The old Mini. Let's go, I think we're on concrete, or not called concrete, it's I can't remember. I'm also waiting on my mouse pad bracket, because right now my mouse is over here and it's not the most comfortable to do. So at some point, I'm going to randomly dash away and go get that. Get the mouse out of here. You see about force feedback settings in the game. Input. Damper. Let's see what 35% feels like. Well, it feels a little better.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What do I think of the new 10R? It's a ZX6. Same bike it's been for a while, nothing new. Don't care much about it.
And 3 right. 6 left, 80. 5 left. And 5 right long, over bumps, 150. Caution, brake, chicane right, narrows. 60. 5 right, 250. 5 right long, over crest, keep in, 80. 5 right long, 250, over bumps. 5 left, don't cut, into 5 right tightens, 60, over bumps.
Yeah, this game's force feedback is
Don't cut. Into
not
3
the
right
most
tightens.
intuitive, I'll say that.
5
Oh,
left,
we're
don't
boned.
cut, 50.
There's crash number 1 of the day. It just feels like there's just nothing there. Look at this. You know, and I have... So let me do this. Let me also go into this, settings, inputs, force feedback. We're at 75% and we're at 18 on the base itself. So whatever 75% of 18 is. Let's do this. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go 100%. So give me all 18. This minimum force. Constant force applied to the wheel to help keep it centered. Also designed for less powerful wheels. Yeah. Problem is I don't have that. So we'll try that, see if that feels any better, but it isn't the greatest.
And
Yeah,
6 left,
you can tell me this is 18 newton meters. Here's the thing. It will randomly rip the wheel out of your hands if you like crash or something like that. But as far as the driving goes,
5 left, 250, kinks. Caution, heavy brake, 1 left, don't cut. 2 right, opens.
the brakes in this car. Look at this. Look at this.
4
Look
right,
at this.
narrows, over bridge.
Holy.
5 right, into hairpin left, 70.
Try the e-brake.
6 left, into 4 right.
Of course it doesn't work.
300, kinks. Caution, brake, 6 left, into open hairpin right. Kink left, 200.
Good grief. Oh, it's gonna be a struggle bus. This might have to become an AMS2 stream again.
6 left, tightens 5, 40. 5 right long, 40. 4 left, very long, opens. And 5 left, tightens 4, late. Into 3 right, tightens. And 4 left, finish. Slowing and stop the marshals.
Oof. Alright. Let's not use that car again, because that car has no brakes. Firm. Ugh. Let's do... Let's switch up to... Let's try this car out. Gravel or tarmac? Let's go gravel. Man, the things I will do to occupy my time before Project Motor Racing. Alright, let's try this out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. 70 over crest. Into 5 right long. Tightens 3. Into 2 left long. Tightens 1. And 5 right. Short. Into 4 left. Short. And 5 left over crest. Into 3 right long. 40. 5 left. 60.
Oh, come on.
Caution, brake, junction, square left.
Yeah, I don't see me lasting doing this.
60 over crest.
Brakes.
4 right, short,
Brakes.
over crest, 40. 3 left long, tightens late. Into 2 right, don't cut, 50.
Is this the road? I guess this is the road.
Crest, into 3 left long, opens and tightens.
Why?
Into 2
Why?
right,
Why?
don't cut, and 3 left, short, 40.
I played Gran Turismo. Yeah, I put 1,000 hours in. Not with this. I can't actually play anymore with this wheel. This is not a PlayStation compatible
70.
wheel. But
Flat left,
I have. I pretty
and
much
5
dead and
left,
buried Gran
40.
Turismo. I'm waiting for Project Motor Racing.
2 right,
That's going to be the next game that, in my opinion, crushes it.
Junction, go right, 100.
Oh, Jesus.
3 left long, small cut, 40. 5 left. And 6 right, don't cut, into. 3 left long, don't cut, tightens late. And 6 right, long. Into.
And we're
4
dead.
left,
We just
small
died.
Cut, 100.
Oh, man, these rally games, they're rough. This is why I like concrete and traction.
6 left. Caution, brake, 5 left. Into hairpin right. 40. Hairpin left.
Oh, Jesus. This is rough.
And square right, don't cut. 3 right and 3 left long. And 5 right. 2 left long, small cut. And 2 left tightens, caution, through gate. And 3 right, opens.
Oh, boy.
Very long, over crest, keep in, 40. 4 left, 60. 3 right, short,
What?
keep in.
Alright. This is hurting my brain. I'm not gonna lie. Very much hurting my brain. Let's do this. Let's go back to H pattern. Back to live screen. Menu, confirm. Just doing some editing quick here. I think I'm changing this up. I don't know. I can't do AC rally. I just can't. I tried. I can't. I need my AMS too. Alright, so YouTube Studio. Content. Live. Edit. How do I change my thumbnail? Change. There we go. Nope, wrong thumbnail. It's so hard using a mouse left-handed when I'm a right-handed mouse user. Oof. Alright, let's change this up. Go. That should update. Did it? That is the question. Yes, it did. Okay, good. Okay. There. Now we can actually have some fun today because I lasted all of what, two races before I gave up on AC Rally. Yeah, it's just Rally's just not for me. Not my type of game. Even the easy ones, I'm just not that into. Okay. All right. Here we go. What's going on, Cosmin? I was just attempting some AC Rally, and I made it about 2 races in. Well, 1.5 races in, or I wouldn't even call it a race. 1.5 attempts at not crashing before I realized I can't do it. I can't do a full stream of rally racing. I'm gonna stick to what I like. It is what it is. I gave it a shot because it seems like I support the studios that made it. But I can't get into rally stuff. It's too rough. It's not for me. You would think being out of control is fun, but like especially like AC Rally, it's it's too hard. And hard requires grinding and practice and stuff like that, and that's fine. I respect that. But it's just not a game. It's a game that I want to jump into and have some fun, not jump into and have to put 1,000 hours in to get decent at it, you know? So, AMS2 is the closest thing to, you know, what I want to do, which is, I'm waiting, again, Project Motor Racing. That's the game for me. Now, hopefully it doesn't suck, but yeah, I would definitely wait for the new base. But in all honesty, I just had the game maxed out, force feedback and all 18 Newton meters on this, and you don't feel a whole lot. It's not a very well. I mean, it's a brand new. What do you call it? Early access game. So don't expect much from early access, you know. But for an early access day one game, I actually thought it was really good, like really good polish. I would get 144 frames, pretty much maxed out the whole time. There are some maps or tracks, areas, whatever you want to call it, that would force it to, you know, bog a little bit. But I mean, I didn't drop below like 130 frames, so not exactly. For like AC Evo, I can't get it, and I was on max graphics, by the way. AC Evo, I good luck with max graphics maintaining 144. And I pulled the trigger on the 12 Newton meter Evo. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Go big or go home. Yeah, I don't think you'll regret that decision. You're not going to use 12 at first, for sure, but you know, in time, you absolutely will. Let me grab my mouse pad quick, or my mouse bracket. I want to see how that fits. I've been using my mouse with my left hand for a while, and it's not easy. See me. But I'm over here now. Let's move this out of the way. And yes, I did switch back to the leather wheel, because it seems the Alcantara wheel for the simagic is pretty on the lower tier of what you would call suede. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's a nice big one right there. Etsy 3D printed mouse bracket. Yeah. Yeah, I was actually looking at the Sparco, it was a 330 millimeter wheel. I forgot what, what do you call it? That one, not that one. All right. Oh, hi. Don't mind me. Of course, I need a different size Allen key. Wait, or do I? Yes, absolutely. You're just joining and wondering what I'm doing. I'm trying to set up my mouse bracket. If I can... This is one of those things that was showing up right as the stream started. I knew that was going to happen. Not too shabby for a piece of 3D print. Nice. All right. Almost ready. Hold on. All right. And we're back. See how the mouse works on the plastic. Look at that. Look at that. Mouse usage. This is a 9-inch square piece of 3D print. Let's see. Cool, cool. All right. Alrighty, now let's get into some racing, huh? What do you think? So, I don't know what it is about this game and Mercedes, but man, they've just like nailed it. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna turn my butt kickers on. Damn it! One day, I'll understand how to do this streaming thing better. All right. Still gonna have to move my mouse off of it once we get going, because the butt kickers will shake that mouse right off here, and that will be that. But this is pretty solid. I did get another piece of aluminum coming that's gonna raise this up like another 4 inches, so my hand will be more up here rather than down here, which I gotta experiment and see which one I like the feel of better. We're gonna find out. All right, let's get into this. We're gonna do 1971 historic Germany, or historic Nordschleife, I should say. And we're gonna use the Mercedes-Benz CLK, which is a much slower variant of the Sauber Mercedes, but they sound very similar. And like I said, sound goes a long way with me, although this car definitely handles a good amount better. So let's have some fun with this one. Also, too, if you don't mind, let me know how the sound balance works, because I'm going to play with my mic a little bit today. Because right now I have the gain up by quite a bit, so I don't have to speak directly into it. But if it's a little too peaky, I don't want that either. There, here we go. And like I said, I installed a bunch of mods for this the past couple days. I don't know where my brakes went. But, man, they got, oh, Jesus, Evan. Learn to drive, brother, will you? They got maps with, or tracks with ramps and stuff. Oh, when the AI gets its line, it does not want to deviate no matter how good the AI is. Oh, sorry. See, like that right there. That me going off the track is them turning into me and not letting me turn. Yep, I don't care. I'm gonna hit you. You guys are gonna crash me, I'm gonna crash you. Oh, I didn't set the laps either. Oh well. Thanks, AI. Appreciate that. God forbid you let me turn. Oh, dear me. Jesus. Bro, get out of the way, man. Come on. All right. This over here. All right. Let's see. Close that up. We have our 787B now. That's always exciting. Where are the time attack cars? Let's do a test day. Time attack. We have the MX-5 modded into the game now. You want to see ridiculousness? You're going to see ridiculousness. wish this game had better multiplayer online. 'Cause I want to play with real people, but it's not rewarding in this. Jeez. Like I said, you want to see ridiculous, you're going to see ridiculous. Yeah. I don't want to play this track, though. That's the only thing. Back. GT4, 15 to 26. I don't like Interlagos that much, though. Multi-class. What do we got in this? Alright. Let's join this one. See what we can do here. You already know I'm going to vouch for the Viper. No. Alright, let's do this. Delete, delete. Delete. Alright. Let's go driving. Am I controlling these pits? Yes, I am. Speed limit in the pits is 149. Oh my. Come on, you got this. All right, let's dance with this 720S behind me a little bit. See if we can hold them off with the H pattern. Come on, 720, come and get me. I don't know why I went in the 6th right there. I think I'm going to slow down and wait for this 720S and see if I can pass him. Once I get to a practical area to do it in. Alright, buddy. Take the rein. Oh boy, don't hit me though. Go for it. Go for it. Go. I'm having you pass me, brother. Oh, you backed. You son of a... What a bum. Cross bandit, you're a cunt. Wow, that's some foul language. Well, now I'm by myself. And I guess I could wait for number 10. And hopefully that we can dance a little. I want to do some actual racing, but the problem with this is that I don't know nothing. Of course, now I use the mouse, so I went in the menu. Alright. Let's let number 10 catch up to us, so we can maybe have a little bit of fun here. Because I don't know how to, like, they structure this. Like, I'm not waiting... What is that? 1,256 minutes to start a race? So all you can do is kind of like mess around in the pit in this stuff here. So while I stand here or drive here and just wait for number 10 and hope to have some fun. I'm number 8. Sweet. I gained a position by just staying in the lobby. Alright, buddy, get in front of me now. Alright, let's have some fun. Let's see if we can overtake now. Well, with performances like that, sir, it's relatively easy to overtake. See, all it takes is a little bit of pressure. All it takes is a little bit of pressure. And you'll force people to make mistakes. He could run the same line, the same speeds. You just get a little close to him, make him worry about you and not the track in front of him, and then they spin out. So we're going to do it again. We're going to let him pass. We're going to do it again. Let's go isolator 10 or 710. That was a terrible carousel, I'll say that. Did I jinx myself? What are you saying? Hold on. No, I gave up on AC Rally after about a lap and a half. I can't do it. Rallying is just not for me. Are you waiting for me, or...? Oh, so you want to chase now, is that it? Did you leave? He left the session. Son of a... Yeah, there's definitely a skill issue to it, but in all honesty, like, I've played a lot, I shouldn't say a lot of, but I've played a fair amount of EA, WRC, and Dirt Rally 2, and they're definitely easier games, but I want this guy to pass me. Pass me, brother, pass me. What are you doing? Alright, so you're that kind of person, huh? Alright, I'm just hitting the brakes, so you go in front of me. Mutts nuts. Got it. But yeah, no, I'm honestly, it's going to require way too much time, and there's not enough game there to keep my interest. So I went back to what I like doing, which is actual racing. But there is for sure a skill issue there. There's also no force feedback, and I had my wheel maxed out. You only feel crashing. You don't feel a whole lot of terrain. Now let's see if I can get in front of it. I have the feeling this guy's going to try and crash me. You know what? Fuck you. Yeah, suck a dick. That's what you get. That's what you get. You want to play rough? I can play rough. Yeah, backed him out. Look at that. Every time I would go try and pass that dude, he would do some stuff like that, so that's how you get rid of him. Oh, he's calling me a Muppet. Poor guy. Come watch the stream, Muppet. You'll see that you're not actually the victim in this scenario, sir. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for them to polish the force feedback a little bit more, because I threw dampening at it, and even still, I threw like I want to say 50% dampening at it in the in-game menu, and I could steer with my fingers like this. I'm reading the in-game chat here. I'm waiting to see if I get kicked. I might pick Rally back up again in a little while. We'll see how I feel. But I just know that it's rough for me, you know? Look at, he's complaining about me. Saying I fucked his lap up. Meanwhile, every time I would go to pass, he would hit the brakes and try and crash me. But I messed his lap up. Remember that. Oh, boy. The world is full of a bunch of weak people. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh no! That's what I get for reading. Reading while driving. All right, this is boring. Just if I'm gonna do solo laps, I'll just do solo laps, not with people who complain when you try and race them. Ah, all right, let's see. What else we got online? All right. Lobby name, track day GT, min rank off. I don't want to do kart. What spa? GT3. All right, we got some balanced cars. One class, 7 laps remain. Let's see what happens when I join this one. Go with the old Aston. Always a solid choice for me. Guess we'll spectate until the next race. Is that how it'll work? But, yeah, so I had the wheel max at 18 Newton meters. I could do it through software. I could add, like, the actual wheelbase software and add some dampening to it. But even if I add the dampening to it, there's no feel of the actual terrain changing. On gravel, there's a bit of like bouncing in the wheel around, but even still though, it's one of those things where like I'm not blaming the force feedback for like the performance necessarily, more so of the fun factor. Like if I'm not feeling like I'm really doing any driving, and it's also really difficult, fun is a big factor for me in games. Now, something like iRacing or something like that, that's something that I could grind. Even if I'm necessarily not having the best time, I might continue to do it. But AC Rally, I'll wait for that to be the driving experience to be a bit more polished and there to be a bit more content before I really spend real time with it, you know? Looking at right now. I think it's number 2. So Shelby Styles, number 1 guy. Black Friday sale emails I've been getting. Oh boy. So for anybody who is watching, I am basically spectating the end of this race to get into the next one, but I'm spectating the number 2 guy chasing the number 1 guy. Oh! Number 2 guy's about to be number 3rd guy, yep. Hello, Mr. Rowdy Bill. I'm spectating some online racing in AMS, waiting for this race to finish. Looks like there's some decent drivers in this lobby, so hopefully I actually get to do some racing and it not just be a crash fest. The last Nordschleife race I entered into, I was trying to race guys around the track, and every time I would go past, they'd go to crash me. So one guy, every time I would try and pass him, he'd slow down and try and pit or something. So I crashed him intentionally, and he complained about me. I thought that was hysterical. Victim mentality is everywhere. It's very hard to find a good lobby. This looks like a decent one though, but I'm just waiting for this race to end. These guys got a good line. I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked. That's okay. Oh, whoa! I might have spoke too soon. Number 4 came in hot right there. Where's let's check click number 4. This is number 4. This is the guy that just hit him. McLaren is a good looking car, I'll say that. Or did you see, which one did you get? The one you wanted? I forgot which one it was. I was actually looking at a Sparco wheel, because my simagic Alcantara wheel is already getting like the little balls of suede buildup that you can like shave off. The Momo wheel didn't do that at all, because it's, you know, a real Momo wheel, whereas the simagic one is clearly not a real wheel. So I was considering getting a Sparco one that is a replica of that the Momo wheel you have there. Good man though. When's that come in? Did you get tracking on your monitor mount yet? So Shelby Styles in first. We're expecting the number 3 guy. Oh, he's right here. He fell back. Got it. Oh no! I just jinxed you, buddy. Sorry. I will say the spectating of AMS2 is really intuitive. It's really easy. Click the person's name. Like, F1's actually harder. And F1's an EA game. You'd think that would have been easier. I want to see how this battle goes right here. Pick the camera angle. Speedo, no speedo. Map, no map. Positions. Session. Oh no! Alright, I was gonna say. No idea, and also no. So what wheel is it that I wanted? The R330. I don't know if this will show up on camera. Looks like that. That's the wheel I want to get. It looks literally just like the shit, because what I really like about that Momo wheel is how it's the wheel expands underneath your hands. So for pulling down, it makes it feel a lot more grippy. Like the round wheels, they rarely have anything right here. So when you pull down, you feel like your hand can slide off that. I know it's just a matter of feeling, and it's not really real. It's not really affecting my grip, I should say, but it still feels better in the hand. And that's what I really like about that Momo. Well, it's not a sim wheel, it's a real, it's a car wheel, so it shouldn't have any flex. Well, that flex doesn't bother me at all, because realistically, you should never be pulling on your wheel. You should only be turning the wheel. So that flex is really, technically, it's in your head as far as it bothering you. It bothers you because you know it's there. But either way, though, an actual car wheel won't have any flex. That only has a little bit of flex because they made it lightweight for the sim, and it doesn't have to pass any kind of like crash approval or whatever. Look at this. Look at this drag race right here. How many laps do we have left? Oh, Marcel got the lead. Oh, 5 laps. Yep. Yeah, that wheel feels fantastic, and I just want to duplicate it. And so far, Momo doesn't make any wheels that have that exact same oh no, this guy's... Ooh, he recovered it, though. Lost the position, but... Momo doesn't make a wheel that's that exact wheel. They make a lot of nice wheels, but not that exact wheel. So... I need to get my breakfast, which is a yogurt. Yum. It's a long race, isn't it? Nice pass. Whoop! Basically trying to spectate the third guy, the podium essentially, third place. Looks like this Marcel guy is kind of in a league of his own right now. Some good racing to watch though. I like how for the most part it's relatively clean. Oh! Oh, a little bump and go. Third place. What's going on, Mr. Gen 2 Master? Just spectating a race, waiting to get into this race myself. Alright, do I get to do some racing now? I'm gonna laugh if it just boots me out. When's the next podcast? No more podcasts. Unfortunately for the diehard bike crew, the YouTube channel has changed quite a bit. And it is no longer about bikes. There will be bike stuff in it. It will be specials, but it will be minimal content on bikes. It'll be primarily sim racing. So I know there's going to be a lot of people that bounce because of that, because they're only here for motorcycles. But, such is life. If you notice on the channel, the podcasts are all gone too. And being that motorcycle season is essentially over, there probably won't be any bike talk on here. Outside of conversation about bikes, I'll absolutely talk about bikes. If anybody wants to join who's a bike guy and have a conversation, I'll always do that. But as far as putting bike content up here, it's gonna be minimalized quite a bit. It's primarily gonna be sim racing. Because there's three things I like in the world. Racing, technology, and video games. Sim racing checks all three boxes. Damn, I was hoping you fed into the drama and went across CMS, but I get it. Yeah, no, I don't care. That whole situation is a clown show I want no part of. That's a big part of why I'm actually, you're going to see a lot less of me socially in the motorcycle world, because it's built around negative, just drama, nonsense and drama that I just don't care. I'm 38 years old. I'm not 18. I'm trying to have a good time in life, All right, here we go. Whoa! A great start. Come on, guy, get some distance, will you? Old tires. Is it me or is this car just not accelerating? I gotta give these guys some space because I need to be able to make some qualifying runs here. Jesus. Alright, see, this is why I need space. I don't know. Just go. Just go away. Christ. Let's try and get up this pole a little bit here. God damn it. Oh, my approach to that turn is always too fast. It's already invalidated, doesn't matter. In fact, just get me back over there. Just get me over that finish line. Oh, car in the next lap. Cool. Alright, let's go back to the pits. Turn to pits. Let me go do some driving now. Start that all over again. at least got to get one qualifying lap in here. Alright, that moved me up to 5th. See if I can get a full lap in now with warm tires. I'm back in 6th. I'm only going to do one lap. And if I get... I gotta figure out the Eau Rouge there. Homie, like, what the trying to qualify around vultures is never fun. That... Alright, it didn't, thank God. I was gonna say, if that invalidates my lap right there, I was gonna be butthurt. I don't know Spa as much as I wish I did, and I really don't know it in GT car, or GT3 car, I should say. So, that's why I'm kind of in here. I want to get some legitimate practice in. Because once Project Motor Racing comes out, and hopefully it doesn't suck. No, don't you do it! Don't you do it! Car in the next lap invalidated. Back to the fucking pits. God damn it. Whatever. I'm waiting it out. I'm not doing that again. I gotta take a leak. All right. We're still in qualifying? What's going on here? All right, so overall I qualified 9th. Any halfway, even remotely close to decent lap was invalidated because I'm an idiot. I would 100% consume some track day modding content with the Focus. Just an idea, that thing is cool. I'll never do it. It's a 10-year-old car. It's my daily driver. And I also don't want to put money into content anymore. And by money, I mean, like, I'm spending far more money than it will ever make me. Like, the motorcycle stuff is at least a business side of things. So, that's where I get return on that. But, for me, how easy it is to create some level of entertainment when it comes to something like this. Mind you, I've spent a fair amount of money on this, but this is also for me as well. And just, it's not like I'm only using this thing on stream, and it's for streaming. But this creates content, and it's paid for. Whereas modding a car to go road racing for the sake of content, you know, it might be fun to watch, but I don't really care to do it myself. Now, I would absolutely race a car that's paid for by someone else. Sure. But, I'm done funding excessive racing. It's too expensive. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm gonna do eventually. I mean, it's kind of sucks too because the way since I really like grinded on YouTube, the game has changed. Like short form content destroyed long form content. Long form content definitely is better in terms of its sustainability long term. Hence, it's long term content. But no one watches long-term content unless you are, like, you know, really, really successful in this. But coming back and doing long-form, like, I'll make a video with a lot more detail in it, and it's, like, 10 minutes long, no one watches it. I make that same video, a 1.5-minute video, and make it a short, and everybody watches it. And it's just a bummer that that's the way that the game is played now on YouTube. It is what it is. I gotta spam short form content to grow it enough so that people watch the long form. And also too, considering I've switched content or niches, whatever you want to call it, most of the people who are subbed to me don't care about what I'm doing right now, and that's fine. I get it, but I'm doing what I want to do from now on, which this is what I want to do. TikTok brain, bro? Yeah, I know. It's awful. It's awful. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate a good short, but if I want to, like, click on something and let it play and then maybe do something else, or I don't want to sit there on my phone and wait a minute for the next video and go to the next one and go to the next one. I hate using phones. Speaking of, I got an email. Nothing good. Black Friday. I'm all about using a computer, using at least a PlayStation or something to watch YouTube or something on my TV. My mind's sixth. Shit. Come on, get back to first. Alright, here we go. Oh, wow. Jesus. Being dead stopped in the road, that's I understand that turn is slow and all, but I was not prepared for a full stop on that turn. Dude, I have no steam in this straight. Every time the BMWs roll around me. And I just screwed up. Oh. I got warned. I'm pretty sure I just got pitted, but I got warned. He better have gotten warned too. I'm like checked out now. What I really got to do is get offline and practice this right here. So we go wide, swing in, cut back, and then and then we're slow as hell when we get past here every time. And it's weird, you would think that going off the track like that would lead to a faster exit speed, and I wouldn't get past in the straight. Because the only way I've found to make that turn is to roll off throttle and tap the brakes a little bit. We're out. Let's get out of that. That was entirely way too much waiting to get pitted almost right away. Online racing is tough. What do we got for championships? Oh, sorry, we still do my Group C championship. What race am I at? Let's... Alright, since we're going to prepare for Project Motor Racing, let's start a new championship with a GT car. Can we not do that? International GT, got it. Alright, let's do this. Available. Let's try the BMW out, I guess. We'll go with McLaren. I like this car. It might suck, but I like this car. Yeah, let's go with that. AI aggression low. Race distance scale. Yeah, we want it as short as possible. Alright. Oh, this is practice. God, Project Motor Racing can't come fast enough. That's all I want to play. I hope it's good. Let's go TC1. Where are we at ABS? See how 10 feels. I know it's all of it, but it's a good sounding car. I can get used to a good sound. A good sound always makes it feel better. Alright, let's go with 100 meters. 100 meters is decent. That was too aggressive too early. This is a track that I really like, that is easily forgettable if you don't use it in terms of skill set. It's a rewarding track when you get good at it, but it's a punishing track when you forget how to race it. And I've forgotten how to race it, so... Alright. Return to pits. Skip 10. Continue to race 1. I qualied what? 5th? Huh. Alright. Sure. Awesome. What a place to start me. Right in the friggin' corner. Alright, good. I want to change my shift light on my wheel. It's too early. Sim Hub. No, wrong one. Not Sim Hub. Whatever the hell. Sim Pro. Jesus. Too many of them. Alright, light settings. Yeah, I don't want it to flash until 97%. I thought I already did this. Actually, no, leave that white. Close. Let's see how that responds. Oh, you know what it is? I think it's the other wheel that I have it set to. So, let's try this again. Lord. That's better. Ah. It's a 30-minute race. Don't be doing that, though. Come on, Porsche. Push the limit, will you? You just slow me down from that podium. Or that first place podium, I mean. Alright, let's go get this guy. Nope. Stay back there, Porsche. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. If you pit me right now... Alright. I wonder if anybody's going to get mad at me that my hands are off the wheel and the wheel's not shaking back and forth. It's a controversial subject in sim racing. But I can do this and not lose control of the car. Damn it! Ah. Hey, look, it's where we were last lap. Thanks, Porsche. Appreciate it. Damn, this Audi's gone now. Son of a bitch. Oh no, I've foobarred it. Oh boy, we were closer last lap. I made a mistake, and the Porsche hit me. And I got aggressive with the Porsche, and all three of those incidents slowed me down. Four seconds out of the lead. Unfortunately, I'm not good enough on this track. Come on, man. Same braking zone as always. Decided I just didn't want to be the one today. Unbelievable. AI sure is aggressive for low aggression. I don't know why that braking zone is getting earlier and earlier every time. My tires are still good. Unless there's missing information on my tires that I just don't know about in this game. I feel like I slowly chop some time off through the mountain, and then I lose it all in that last turn. I just cannot get this guy under 3 seconds. All right, 125. All right, we're under 3, finally. We got 15, 14 minutes left to take this position. Come on. Not gonna lie, this is a pretty strong AI. I'm distancing the third place guy and creeping on the number 1. If I can get into his draft, that will help quite a bit. And I think we might get some of it now. We're pulling him in slowly. Oh, be careful. I don't want to fuck this up trying to get him in these turns when I know I can just stay close enough to get him in the straights. Alright, come on. I am sweating aggressively. This track has that effect on me. It is such a dogfight. I got 10 minutes to get away from him safely. That ain't it, that's for sure. Come on, keep it together, keep it together. I need a cooldown break quick here. Hold on. Ugh. Had to drop the AC down. All right. Oh no, Project Motor Racing official gameplay 3. When did they drop this? 16 minutes ago. All right, after this race, we're going to go review that video. Oh, all right. All right, floored, grip, resume. Seven minutes left, come on. Brakes late, shit. Wow. That was almost the end of the race right there. I can't believe I did that. Brake at 125, not 100. Ah. 75. Oh man, I'm running out of gas at the end of this. This has just been way too long of a dogfight with this car. 125. That turn has punished us so much in this race. Holy. Alright, here we go. Last lap. All right, home stretch. I think we got it. Oh. What a battle. Holy moly. Alright, got all 25 points. That was rough. 30 minutes in Bathurst is just, should be the name of a horror movie. Alright, let's go watch this, trailer. Oh. No, we're gonna take a break. Alright, let me find this, video. Alright, let's see what this is about.
You're on the clock now. This lap is counting.
Finally a chase cam that doesn't make me hate the audio of a car. Oh, we still got another 2.5 minutes. I want to watch that again. He left aggressive. Like the leave on that. That wasn't like a... That was something you'd expect out of the drag strip. That was a... It's not what I'm used to with GT cars, that's for sure. I'm liking the sense of speed, though. It makes you feel like you're moving. That's something that, like, ACC, I feel, lacks quite a bit. Is the sensation of speed. And I think that's my biggest problem with it. Whoop, whoop. Want to be a hero? That'll be me. Oh. I'm sorry. I can't wait. I just can't wait. Cannot wait. I'm gonna give that video a like. Can't wait. All right. Back to AMS. But first, a word from our sponsor. Me. You know what? I'm gonna try this out. Where is it? I must be blind. Oh, super trophy truck. Got it. All right. So to make this make sense, that's got to go. This has got to go back on. Back to H pattern. Alright, I have no idea how this is gonna go. This is the first time for me. That guy's not moving. Don't know what he was doing. Oh my god! These things do not handle well at all. Ouch. There's a lot of force feedback on these things. Wow. Oh, get out of reverse. One thing I don't like about AMS, it doesn't recognize neutral. Alright. This is... Alright. This is not what I thought it was going to be. These things do not move. Alright, let's try that with something a little bit more, handle-ish. I thought there were more, like, slightly off-roady vehicles in this besides that one. Wasn't that a Formula Off-Road or something? Screw it. Let's do something different. Ah. Here we go. That's on. That does not feel on. Jesus, this car is ridiculous. Oh. Let's try something that makes sense, because clearly that ain't working out. I do want to try this. Porsche 919 hybrid, or do I want the Audi? What the... I don't know. Alright. 787 beat time. Not a fan of how it sounds in this, but so be it. Oh, man. Oh. Alright, AI is way too soft for that many laps. I think I got one more race in me, but I gotta make it a legitimate race. So let's do some trusty Watkins Glen, real Watkins Glen. Let's do GT1 cars. Still in Formula, that's why. GT1, okay. Do I want to try the Panos Esperante, or I want to stick with the... I'm going to stick with the CLK. I know the CLK. I'm trying to do one more race today, and then I'm done. So I also want this to be 10 laps. Just for a nice even number. Let's do 85. Save that. And last place. Let's make this one somewhat of a real legitimate race today. Alright. First position, here we go. This wheel's doing it too. '99's a bit too late, that's the problem. Try it out anyway. Unless, hold on, can I change that? No, I can't. Oh, wait. Oh, heck yeah. Look at that. Alright, let's try that. See how that works. So I think we gotta be at 97%. Probably 97%. Trying to dial in my shift lights on these things. Alright, try that. My bad. Wasn't looking at you, was looking at the shift light. Risque. I'm convinced the AI is not balanced the same for types of cars. Because I'm in front of these guys in 2 laps. And this AI should be a little more challenging than that. Whoa, hey-oh, let's go. Oh, my Lanta. Alright, let's wait for the crowd. I'm bored. What the? Playing dirty, AI. Put some tires on it. Sorry. Do what you gotta do. Helps to hit the brakes. I don't know what I'm doing, but that wasn't it. Although it seemed to work in my favor. Come on, come on, come on! That front left tire takes a beating on this track. Yeah, we're done. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, Assetto Corsa Rally update, eh? Hotfix and special message from the creative director. Let's update it and see what it is. Patching. Firstly, thank you for all the main support. We deployed a hotfix from... Uh-oh. Or not being detected, FFB issues. If you sure check Discord, see what's working with others. Wheelbase, leader times on updating several smaller pack. Well, this is an update. Nothing I care too much about, but we'll see how that, if we want to tackle that again after a few patches. Mostly, like, for that, they need to address some of the force feedback stuff through the game. Because the game is very hard, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a hard experience. But if the experience is just lackluster while being hard, I lose interest. You know, if it's like, oh, I'm feeling everything, but I just suck, that's fine. I'll keep going until I get better. But if I'm bored and sucking, it's like, well, I'd rather go do something that gives me a more fun experience, and I'm also better at. But that's just me. Rallying for me is tough. Even the easier games, you know, they're an even more niche style of racing than you know, road racing. But that being said, let me close this down. I am going to be getting off here now. We did 3 hours today. I don't think I'm getting on tonight, only because Call of Duty went live today, and I do know a lot of people are more interested in that today, so I don't know if I'm going to go on live tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and say probably not, and I'll be back on Monday. The usual 10 a.m. time. I'm really looking forward to Project Motor Racing. I'm going to make a review video on that too, about the most latest trailer, because that game looks to be the next grind for me. So, anyway, folks, I will see you. If I don't see you tonight, I'll see you on Monday at 10 a.m. But until then, thanks for watching. I appreciate you all hanging out, and I'll see you when I see you. Thank you. Oh, Jesus.